Hello and welcome back to another lesson. So in this lesson, we'll be looking at why in the previous lesson we took a look at how you can use for loop to work with variables, to work with normal string, and also how you can use it to work with arrays. So in this particular lesson, we'll take it a little further in the concept of looping, and consider another type of loop in JavaScript called while loop. The while loop loops through a block of code as long as a specified condition is true. So just like the way for loop keeps executing an expression as long as the condition is true, the same thing is applicable to while loop. You can see here I have a while condition, then code block to be executed. So while also is the keyword for while loop, just as for is the keyword for loop, and then the code to be executed will be inside the opening and curly braces. Now there's one thing to be very, very wary of when you are working with while loop. If you forget to increase the variable using the condition, the loop will never end. So it will be a never ending loop. So it will your loop will just keep running as long as the specified condition is true without any condition to check when the expression turns to false or is no longer true. And as a result of this will crash your browser because the condition will continue to be true as long as you fail to increase the variable used in the condition. So if you are on a very slow, maybe if your system is not that powerful, it can, not only crash your browser, it can even freeze other operations on your system. But for a system that has enough computing power, it can crash the browser. It will just keep running, and at one point it will stop, and then you see that sorry, something went wrong screen, show you that your browser has crashed as a result of an endless loop that does not stop due to the fact that the condition keeps evaluating to true. So you need to be very wary of uh, this condition of variable increase when you are working with while loop so that you don't continue to experience an evaluated expression that keeps equating to true and then never stop running in your browser. So we have said enough about while loop. Let's take a practical look at an example of how while loop works in JavaScript, how you can set the condition, how you can set the code block to be executed, and how to get an output in your browser. So that is going to be the concept of the next lesson. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lesson.